Hi, Lori. Thank you for hanging out.
No problem. Hey, Dale.
Nice to meet you. I did find you. So, yes, really welcome. Reached out to you on Twitter. If you want to use cameras, we can. If not, no problem. So,
It's up to you. We can use cameras.
I'm sure you have some charts to look at. So, Lori, if you want to
Absolutely.
share your screen, why don't we start with that?
Okay, perfect.
So, everyone, this is ChartGal Lori, and you work with the chart guys. That's the name of the company, right?
Correct.
Okay, the share screen's at the bottom. You just move
Yeah,
your
I'm
cursor.
I'm I'm trying to find my screen. I have
Okay.
six monitors, so I
You,
overdo it, of
you
course.
work in a spaceship.
Yes, I do. And I am having, I guess this is it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, perfect. Well,
Okay.
thanks for having me. I really appreciate being here. And I was listening to your webinar and all of these smart people. I kind of feel a little intimidated to join this group. Really nice
Well,
information.
yeah, a lot of people have been at it for a long time, and we believe in educating people and giving them some actionable ideas. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about your journey? What were you doing before you traded, Lori?
I was doing healthcare management. I did that for about 20 years. I started when I was 5, of course, and I managed physician practices. So my
Okay.
background is I have an MBA and I love all things business. I sold my business when I was 40 years old, thinking, oh, I can retire now. And I go look at my 401k at the time, IRA, and everything had been put into a REIT. My financial advisor put it all in a REIT for 12% commission. I couldn't get it out. And I was
Yeah.
just dumbfounded. And I come to find out she wasn't even certified to do what she was doing. So anyway, I said, with my background, surely I can figure this out. Well, they don't teach you about stocks in business school. I mean, barely.
No.
I can read a financial statement, but that doesn't help me with technical analysis. So then I just did a deep dive. I found myself at TCG in 2017 with my ego in my hands because
What's a
it had just,
TCG, Lori?
oh, the chart guys. This is who
Oh,
we
okay.
are.
You found them. Okay. All
Yeah, I
right.
found them in February 2017. We
Uh-huh.
teach technical analysis, and Charting Man Dan and Jason started the chart guys, and now I'm a
Right.
chart gal. I'm a partner with them, and I guess the rest is history. But
Yeah,
I studied.
congratulations. On making a good choice. You could have chose the chart frauds instead of the
I
chart
did.
guys, right? You
I
did? You
did, and that's why
okay?
I arrived at the chart guys with bags full of UGAS because
Okay.
I was with this. I don't want to say a bad group, but a group that wasn't teaching technical analysis. They weren't there, but they weren't teaching the basic components of price action. And that's what
Right.
we do is we teach really the basic components of price action. It's king, queen, prince, and princess. So all these other trying to
Like
sell
it.
indicators, which is awesome. Indicators are wonderful, but our focus is price action.
Okay. And risk management.
Oh, absolutely. Risk management,
Okay.
stop losses. We preach stop losses. We say it's like a seatbelt. You don't get in a car without putting your seatbelt on. You don't get in a
Okay.
trade without an exit plan and a stop loss. Absolutely.
And you know your target before you pull the trigger.
Absolutely. You have to have a trading plan. You have to scout it. I say
Yeah.
it's kind of like, I mean, I just talked about fraud and I'm going to use a crime scenario, but it's kind of like robbing a bank. Before you go in, you have to know where the vault is. You have to know what you're expecting to get there. How many minutes do you have on the alarm before the cops show up? And
Yeah.
you don't go in just for $1. That risk isn't worth it. But you can't try to get your bag full of all the dollars or you'll get caught. So
You're like the reincarnation of Bonnie and Clyde.
exactly. So we plan the heist and rob the market every day. That is my tagline.
All right, so we're looking at the dollar. Where do you see the
Yeah,
next heist? You're showing some divergence, I see.
yeah,
And
yeah. I
what are
see
your
some.
bands there? The
This is the
bands you,
8 and 21 EMA, and then the 50 simple moving average. The
yeah,
yellow candles are inside bars. Again, with price action,
yeah,
we're constantly looking for possible equilibriums and higher highs,
right,
higher lows. But these yellow bars help my eyes kind of tune in to to inside bars and tightening price ranges. Where price is compressing, I'm always looking for that price compression. I call it an Instapot, where pressure is building, and then I'm looking for that explosion with follow through to the upside or downside. So that's why I have the squeeze down here at the bottom.
Okay, and how do you use the squeeze at the bottom?
The squeeze, and you can typically see it with price action here. When price is going sideways, that's when that pressure is building. And then when it really starts to compress, the TTM squeeze actually measures the Bollinger Bands. And when the Keltner channels come inside the Bollinger Bands, that's when you have max pressure. So that's what I'm looking for. And again,
so it's like compression of a market. It's consolidating, or there's a battle going on between support and resistance, compression in the market, and that's where you look for the springboard or going over Niagara Falls.
Exactly. Like we have pressure in Cigna right now. We're sitting on the daily 50 MA, so we do have a little bit of support here, but I like this pressure that's building. And when typically you get a firing, which this could be to the downside, which would be yellow and red. When we fire to the downside, i.e. break support, then you typically get really good follow through. So I look for those setups often.
Okay, so I'm curious, you came in here with the dollar and your indicators, you have a view, or how would you trade the dollar the way you're seeing it right here? And to do nothing is also an option, right?
Do nothing is absolutely the answer right now. If you don't have a bull position, you're chasing. And again, y'all are Forex experts, and it's literally the only market I've never traded. I've traded everything, and I trade everything currently. You know, I'll be in one or two trades at once, but I'm constantly looking for the market that's moving. So I'm coming to the currency experts, and I'm bringing up the dollar. I don't know that that was that smart, but I don't think if you have a bull position already, there's no reason to get out. As long as these hourly EMAs are below you, you're fine. You have an hourly bull flag. But I was denoting the 4-hour bear divergence, where price is making a higher high and RSI is making a lower high, but that's not a reason to enter a trade. That's a little extra edge. But if price confirms on a lower time frame, see if we get a 15-minute trend change to the downside, then that could be an possible entry, and you'd put your stop above 112.352. Just say, okay, here's my measured risk, and this is a counter trend trade. So I do counter trend trading, but I have my risk clearly defined, and you're in those quickly. You don't stay in counter trend trades for a long time. You have to go in knowing your counter trend, and bulls that miss this ride here, they're just waiting to get back in over here.
Okay. What would you say are the markets you mainly focus on? What you have on the right-hand side, those are your markets?
Yeah, I monitor the market internals very closely, the dollar and US 10-year. I primarily trade ES. I trade SPX options. I sell premium, and or I trade ES futures, or a combination of both. So I have some option selling that I do where I sell premium for income trading, and then ES is my day trading vehicle primarily. But because I'm a ChartGal, I have to be kind of versed on all of these. So US 10-year is really making a push overnight. We're at highs we haven't seen, I believe, 10 years. I mean, this is the chart that bulls dream about. And this is a major headwind for equities, major. And it's the same thing with dollar. It's very difficult for the equities to get up off the mat with this type of strength that we see in dollar and US 10-year.
Exactly. And there are no technical signs of it ending.
None whatsoever. Of course, we have an hourly topping candle right now in US 10-year, but
it's a 4-hour.
Excuse me, 4-hour. Yes, a 4-hour. We have a topping candle forming. It's not confirmed. We have what? Oh no, it's almost confirmed. 15 more minutes, but there's still
not
no
red yet.
No, it's not red, and we're holding hourly EMAs, and we're holding hourly higher lows. 3.679 is our last hourly higher low. We're still in an uptrend. This is healthy consolidation. So there's no reason yet for me to buy. The only divergence that I see out there besides the dollar RSI divergence is Bitcoin. This is highly unusual. Bitcoin is one of the riskiest asset classes. It's typically thrown out the window at first because it's a risky asset class. We have enough room for a 4-hour higher low here. That's some major divergence. Now, I'm not saying this glimmer of hope means go out and buy all things, SPY, but I do think it's something we need to take note of. We do have a potential daily bear flag on Bitcoin. We have that compression again. We have these inside bars, 2 daily inside bars, and we can see the pressure building on the 4-hour. So this is the one glimmer of hope out there that I see for market bulls if you were looking for a potential oversold bounce today. But again, the indices themselves are giving us no reason to get in long.
How about one more low that would complete a 3 drive to a bottom formation?
Possibly that could be it. We didn't hold this 3723 this morning, but at this point, a break of $7.
Bitcoin.
Oh, I'm sorry. Say it again.
One more low for 3, whatever chart you were showing. Yeah. Okay. One more drive, take out the prior 2 lows and diverge for the second time above 30.
I like that. I like that trade idea. We have 17592. Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming here. Anything, what's the important lesson you've learned from the chart guys, and how long did it take you to make a breakthrough to be able to make, money in the market? And, I think we all struggle at the beginning. We've had failures, and, sometimes it's about getting even from our early mistakes and landmines that we've stepped on. I ask people, Lori, you've been doing this how many years now with the chart guys?
I've been with the chart guys for 5 years. I've been trading for 7 years.
Okay, so how long did it take you to really feel like you knew how to be consistent?
To be consistently profitable, I would say it took me 4 years.
And no one's consistently profitable, right?
Well, I think the definition of consistent is relative, but I would say anything greater than 50% of your trades, you're consistently profitable. I have red days. I have red days just like everybody else. And I have to reflect, did I not trade my plan, or did the trade plan just didn't work out? And that's okay too. But I have to be 100% consistent in following my trade plan. And that's what changed the game for me and risk management. If you continue, I call it, if you continue to garden and keep just pulling out the flowers out of your garden and letting the weeds grow, you're not going to make money. And somehow with traders, we let our losses get away from us. And then as soon as we see green, we take it. So just letting those winners run and cutting your losers faster. Just remember, when you're gardening, you don't take out the flowers, you take out the weeds. And that was a big sea change in my trading. And it really helped my journey.
I really like that. When you're gardening, don't take out the flowers, pull the weeds.
That's right.
Okay, Lord.
Absolutely. And my analogy is my son was a downhill skier, and I would try to ski with him, and I had to get an instructor to help me improve. And she would say, "You're leaning back." Well, that's my body's reaction is to lean back because I'm scared, and you're supposed to lean down into the mountain. And it's counterintuitive, your natural tendencies. And I think with trading, our natural tendency is we see green, oh yay, but we see red, and then we want to be right. So we stay with that loser longer than we should. And it's fighting that natural tendency is how you get to the other side.
It's all in our heads.
Ain't it?
Yeah. So you're now my trading warrior sister. What's your business model for people that are interested in working with you?
We have a monthly, so we have a swing report service, which I'm a part of as well. I just do the macro environment for swing report, and we have a community. We have Slack, and we have our major focus is commodities, futures. Of course, we do the high beta names, but we have a very active marijuana channel and uranium channel. So if you want to join, we have a monthly membership. You can do an annual membership.
Okay. All right. And that's at chartguys.com.
Yes, chartguys.com.
And you could follow Lori on Twitter at ChartGal Lori.
Yep. This is who I am.
It was nice to meet you. And you sound like if you walk your talk, you know what you're doing.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot coming from you. Thanks for reaching out and having me. This was really fun hanging out with you.
All right. Well, everyone, ChartGal Lori, you see her. There's a shot of her, and she has all the elements, and she's been at it for a while. Check out her work, and maybe that's for you. And thank you, Lori, for your time today and coming to talk to us about how you see trading. And you're fortunate to, find a group. I'm a big believer in communities, and
Absolutely.
right. What good is anything until it's shared with another?
I agree completely. Thank you, Dale.
All right, Lori. So that's a wrap, everybody. Felt like Friday to me yesterday. Have a great weekend. You could join the team in 20 minutes on the Morning Edge. And hope you enjoyed the lineup of people that came in to talk to you today and this week. And, it's our mission to build up and edify traders every day. Feels like we did that this week, and I feel it. Anyway, have a great weekend. Let go, recharge, and we'll be here to, lay it on the court for you guys again next week. And remember, yeah, that's right, Biana. Don't just count your pips, count your blessings. And thanks again, Lori.
Hey traders, this is Blake Morrow with ForexAnalytix. Thanks for stopping by our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like these videos, share them, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the content that we provide here for free. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next video.